The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Seminoles offense will get the first swing today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Bush. A short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quick completion to the tight end. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Noles pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver grabs it, and they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
To throw, it's Bush. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And it's caught. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal to 7.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Seminoles line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Florida State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. The Cardinals offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Cardinals come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Grab down the middle. It's Wells. They bring him down after a short gain there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Past the 20. Touchdown, Knowles. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back through a pick 6 in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And the Cardinals will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first and still going. In the clear at the 25. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Freeman. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there. Offense in hurry-up mode. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He gets loose. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring out fourth down and 1. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Look out. Room to run here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short completion at the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Noles will have first and 10 here. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bush. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Florida State. They connect for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Pressure, and down he goes.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. To throw, it's Bush. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. The Seminoles will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Caught behind the line. Look, it's Wells. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now it's second down here. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Wells. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Cardinals will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Catch made by the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes, breaks clear over the right side. And they chase him down. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Wells. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And the Cardinals will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass. It's Bush. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first two quarters of play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Look out, he's loose. At the 30. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. The shotgun running play call. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. This quarterback on fire today.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. They were not going to catch him that time.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And the back gets the football. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Cardinals pick up enough for a first down.
Here we go, sack.
Here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Wells. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass this time. Close to the tight end. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He makes the grab, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Great connection there for 6 points. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Bush. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State was on top. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Runner takes off to his right. The Noles are going to cash in this red zone trip. Testing the right side here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Ball handed off. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7. The Seminoles will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Dropping back, it's Bush. Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Freeman. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grab by the receiver. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down, looking to throw the football. Ramp down the middle, it's Wells. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Louisville. Way too much speed on that play.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Point after, not right through. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long.